Hello everyone! Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 Reload. I am Shikyo Sendo. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Basically, I just play video games for fun. Wide variety, usually of the RPG genre, because I like a good story. Because I also go by the name J.W. Ashtier, which is a pen name I write under. I write books and stories and like to have a little fun with that. So this channel is mostly dedicated to doing stuff like that. I'll sometimes play as characters from my books, and if you're interested in the book, feel free to check the description or the main page. It'll take you to an Amazon page where you can buy the ebook of my book. It's compatible with pretty much anything that can use an ebook. So your phone, a Kindle. So yeah. If you are returning, welcome back. Always glad to have you all here. And that's about it, honestly. That's all I can start with. I got most of my party up to 58. Well, not most. I only got one person up to 58. But I did get everyone else up to at least 40s. That way they're not, all weak. This way I can make sure that they're not all just super weak. But I did get up to the floor we need to be in, so yeah. Let us continue. Actually, let's check out Igus real quick. Elizabeth.
Here are my requests.
Alright. That's all.
Very well
Let us keep going. So yeah, last time we got a little ahead of schedule. And yeah. Today's the 9th now. Stay awake. I forgot to check if I had the personas that I need for this month. The rest of this month. Crap. Alright, let's check. Star Arcana. I do not have one. So, time map. Polonia. We'll sell our stuff, then head to get a star persona.
Yeah. What'd you bring? Wanna sell? All right. It's all done here.
Yep, all done.
Soon.
I'll keep track of what we need as we go. I also need a Hierophant.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Do I have one?
Are you in?
Which will you
I do.
choose?
Cool.
Well
Nope.
then.
Registering personas.
Summon.
This is your progress so far.
Star.
Is this acceptable? Very well.
Here, sounds like
it's
kitty
yours.
cat.
Are you finished?
And we are done with that. Okay. So we're gonna hang out with the Star Arcana. Oop. Oh, square. That's right. Mamoru.
Yeah.
Spend time. I'll wait a little longer. Guess I'll keep waiting. I'll wait just a little bit longer. Oh.
Hello? Sorry, but I don't think I can make it today.
Don't worry, it's okay.
I just feel bad since I'm the one who wanted to hang out. But actually, my mom fainted. I'm at the hospital right now. They said it's exhaustion, since she works from morning till night. Damn it! It's all my fault. And my mom, she's trying to leave. She says we can't afford the medical bills. God damn it! Why can't I do anything? I'm useless. Just another one of her problems. about all that. I don't want to be a problem for you two, but I'm glad you were the one to hear me out. Talking about this kind of helped.
We're high SA, jeez.
I gotta get back to a room, so let's talk later, okay?
Alright, back to the dorm. We're going to do a linked episode with Akihiko tonight. Where's he at? Upstairs, I'm assuming. Oh, Yotoda Strip. That makes sense. Probably over in the station. Yep, there he is.
Yo. I owe you.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry I'm late. I ran into some unexpected trouble. Alright, here goes. Back me up, would you? I'm gonna make pancakes. Think you can help? I guess you could say I've got a craving. I used to eat them all the time at the orphanage. I know they sell frozen ones nowadays, but nothing beats freshly cooked, right?
As a pancake aficionado, fresh pancakes are amazing. I'm not sure if he's actually making Western styled or Japanese pancakes, because there is a difference. Japanese pancakes are actually a little bit thicker, and I think have a little bit more sugar in them. So they're more of a sweet dessert type deal, as opposed to a breakfast. But they're super freaking good, from what I've heard. Pancakes are good.
I don't really need a reason, do I? I just felt like it. Well, let's go on and get started. Okay, first things first. What exactly do we do first? I think the recipe said to use lots of butter and to regulate the pan's temperature with a damp washcloth. Wait, we put a washcloth in the pan? Won't it burn? You sure? Thanks. I don't know how to cook anything besides the stuff I use for bodybuilding. I can break the eggs and mix the batter. I'll leave the actual cooking part to you. Oh, so that's how you use the washcloth. How about we add some protein powder? Hey, don't look at me like that. Oh, I better go get the plates. All right, I think this will be enough.
Oh, check it out.
Yeah, those are Western style. Japanese pancakes are about as thick as like 2 pancakes together. Maybe even 3 sometimes. They're really freaking thick. Like, they put the cake in pancake.
Wow, look at all the pancakes. I knew something smelled good.
Yeah, just give me a minute. We can eat once I bring them out. Would you mind getting everyone else? And don't forget Amada.
Okay.
Whoa, it's like a Tartarus of pancakes.
Did the two of you make all of these yourselves?
Yeah, although this guy was the one who cooked them. I said I had a hankering, but we might have made too much. I like pancakes, but no way I can eat all of these myself. If you guys could pitch in, that'd be great.
So you like pancakes too, Sonata-san? Thank you. I can't wait to have some. I'll make some tea. I've got some leaves that'd be great for the occasion.
It's pancake party time, as they say. The flavor brings a smile to my face.
Just say it.
Oh yeah?
Say
Good to hear.
What are you, the chairman? Thanks for the pancakes. They were really good. Tasted like a lot of care went into them. If you ever make some again, I'd like to help out too.
For as many as we made, they sure did disappear fast. Cooking's not really one of my strong points. A certain someone would always say, if you pour protein powder on the ingredients, then you shouldn't be in the kitchen, dumbass. Most of the time, I only ever got to watch someone else cook. So I never really learned myself. Anyways, thanks for helping out today. I'm hoping that cheered everyone up a little. Yeah, pretty much. They did things like this back when I was at the orphanage. I just wanted to recreate it. My sister used to cry all the time there. But the pancakes always brought a smile to her face. Do you remember that medal you found in the package from my parents? My sister, Miki. She made that back when we were at the orphanage. Based on the letter that came with it. I guess my parents found it when they were cleaning. Miki was gonna give that to me after we learned I was getting adopted out and leaving. But then that fire happened right after. And this medal was all that was left of her. Apparently, Miki used to always say she wanted to thank me for being so strong and kind. She was really quiet, and she'd always be following me around. I don't really remember doing anything special for her, but I guess she was relying on me as her older brother. Seeing that medal made me think, would my sister be proud of who I am now? Am I really strong and kind enough to deserve that medal? If I'm being honest, I don't really know what it means to be strong or kind. Everyone who's ever said that to me has left without telling me the most important part. You saw how I was today. This is all I'm capable of right now. I haven't grown at all since I was a kid. They'd laugh if they saw me now. I'm glad you feel that way, but I've still got a long way to go. I realized I'd just been running away all this time, making excuses about having my own problems. But from now on, I'm gonna protect it all. We promised we'd become strong together. I won't let him down. Thanks, I really appreciate that. I'll be counting on you next time. The point of this whole thing was to cheer everyone up. And yet I'm the one getting supported here, you know? I think you're the kind of person my sister would have looked up to. Alright, that's enough talking about the past. Let's hurry up and finish clean. Well, I ran into that group of punks on my way home from shopping today. There were even more of them this time. And one guy managed to get a good hit in. Don't worry though, I didn't do anything that would get me in trouble with the police. I just let them throw as many punches as they wanted until they got tired and gave up. I thought I could dodge them all, but I guess I've still got room to improve.
Yeah, don't do that. Alright, on to the 10th. Yep, it is Helena Balvinsky. I cannot pronounce any of these. Well, I can pronounce Alistair Crowley. That's about the only one I can pronounce, so. Alrighty then. First things first, we're going to head down into the Teacher's Lounge, because I forgot to do that yesterday. And see if Ono Sensei is there. Nope. Town. Strip Mall, I believe it was. The Hero Fund. Yeah. We haven't hung out with them in a while. We're actually almost done, though.
Oh my, dear. There's a mistake there. That's not how you write, Gekkokaun.
I know. I hardly ever write it, so I just forgot how it looked for a second.
I feel a little bad for all the people who've been campaigning to save the tree.
Oh! Speak of the devil! I'm writing a letter. Something I haven't done in ages. I'm used to the keyboard doing all the work for me. What, is that surprising? I'm actually quite the net surfer, you know?
And we have to ask what the letter says. And that should change this a bit, which is kind of cool. Yeah. What does the letter say?
No, don't look. Oh, I'm shy.
We'll tell you when the time is right.
Are you curious about the letter? Excited, perhaps? Even exhilarated?
Exhilarated.
We are too. We spend every day looking forward to the chance of seeing you again. Sometimes you even make me feel smarter. Maybe I should just go back to school. Ah, just kidding.
Just one more level and we're done with them. Whenever we are with the whole social
That
links.
said, I hope we can wrap up the matter before your next visit.
Alright, this evening we're going to walk Kodomaru.
I see you.
First. Automatic. Okay. Yeah, we're doing pretty decently.
I finally caught up. You're too fast, Koromaru. How come running at top speed like that? My legs aren't long enough. Senpai, is it alright if I rest a bit? I wanted to apologize for causing so much trouble. Making everyone worry about me. I lost something very precious. But in exchange, I gained something just as important. That's why I think I'll be alright on my own now. Thank you for bringing me along today. Oh, there you are! Guess it's about time. Huh? Looks like Koromaru's got something. Wonder what this is. I'm curious where it came from, but it's getting late. We should head back. Alright, this time I'm not gonna lose. Let's go, Koromaru!
So adorable. Alright, today is Sunday. Do I have... I do. Optional purchase, the paring knife, which I believe is a weapon for Kodomaru. We should be fine. We're actually hang out with Akinari tonight, or today. The Sun Arcana.
Right. Thank you. I'm doing better today. I know it probably looked dire last time, right? Sorry if I scared you. I'd been reading a book before we met that day. I guess I got so absorbed in it that I didn't realize how cold the wind was. Do you enjoy reading books?
We're gonna say I'd say so. But I'm not sure if they actually made it. Hold on a second, my ear. I'm not sure if they actually changed it to where they tell us, but from my memory, we don't really know what's wrong with Akinari. But based off his symptoms, I'd say he has an autoimmune disease. Basically, his body gets confused and attacks itself. people like this are very susceptible to illnesses, like very, very susceptible. So this is where getting, you know, vaccinations and making sure you're healthy helps these people out, because they can't get these types of medications because it could destroy their bodies. It's really messed up to see, or not really messed up, it's really sad to see someone suffering through it, because it just drains them sometimes. So, yeah. But that's my theory of what he has. I'm gonna actually look up while he's talking.
I see. That's something we have in common then. Nowadays, reading books is all I do. I find that they give me a way to escape everything else. I can just get lost in the book's private world. Do you read books all the way through?
We say I'd stop if I get bored.
Oh, do you? I don't usually reach the end either, although I think our reasoning differs. The more engaging a story is, the more I want to get lost in it. But I'm always afraid to finish it, because once I finish the story, I'll have to come back to reality. This inescapable body of mine. Heartwarming stories filled with hope. Those are the kinds of books I like to read. They give me a little solace when I have to come back to the real world.
So I looked it up. He actually has a genetic lung disease, which still kind of fits into what I said earlier. As someone who does have lung issues as well, I've suffered from bouts of asthma. Not just, you know, excuse me, the cough kind of gives it away. Not just what's the word I'm looking for here? Oh, I'm suddenly out of breath or something like that. No, when I was a kid, we actually had a ventilator for me because I couldn't breathe during these attacks. So I had to whenever I had an attack, I had to put it on and use it for a while, just so I can get my breathing under control. So I understand this feeling, because it sucks. Like, it really sucks. Heat. Oh, that's like a death bell for me. I like the cold, but I have to be very careful with it, because I'm comfortable in the cold, but I have to be very careful because it does become very painful if I'm out in the cold for too long.
It looks like the sun is already setting. Time is so ruthless. I hope we have another chance to talk.
Yeah, that's where my cough comes from. It's just bad, really bad lungs and a bad throat.
Welcome back.
Alright, so we're going to use the security site note. I think I've already... Nope. What does this do? Now learn how to ambush. You cannot ambush enemies while exploring. When ambushing an enemy, you'll trigger chance encounters regardless of the direction the enemy is facing. Press hold R2 to dash for a set distance to enter the assault state. By pressing square while in this state, you'll ambush the enemy. Triggering an encounter from behind will slightly increase Makoto's Thurgy gauge and may inflict status. Interesting. That's a new feature. I'm assuming it's based after Joker's from Persona 5, where he could do something similar. Alright, today is the 12th. We are going to head to the shrine to pray for Yukari again. Fortune, Yukari.
I never felt like so miserable. I never knew I'm thinking this will last.
Made a bit of money out of that too.
Did you stay with me?
And we're going to study with our dorm mates tonight. Oh, I love Aika's little sundress. So nice. Senpai?
Right then. I decided to hold this study session for us to concentrate on the upcoming exams. Amada, I invited you to join us so you can focus on your own studies. Your presence is welcome here.
Thank you for inviting me. I'll make sure not to be a bother to everyone.
So I think we're in the winter months now, if memory serves. I just want to point out, I love Fuka. I love all the girls' outfits. They're just so cute. I guess this little sundress is so pretty. I love the style of Yukari's over-the-shoulder thing. The little poncho type deal that Fuka has. But Mitsuru's jacket is just great. I do also love Akihiko with his scarf. Junpei, but Ken's little massive muffler necklace thing, neck thing, is pretty cute too.
To the rest of you, I want you to set a proper example and take your studies seriously.
Are you going to study with us, Koro-chan? Good boy. Koromaru-san says that he will accompany us here as we study. Well, aren't you a little hard worker? Unlike Junpei over there who can't stop yawning.
I can't really deny it. Wouldn't mind being in his place right about now. Dogs never have to study for exams like this. Man, what a life.
Stay. Go home?
Time for me to go back to my room. Wait, don't try to get rid of me.
Koromaru-san may not have an obligation to study, but he has another important mission. True. He's been protecting that shrine this whole time. That sounds like something far more difficult.
Guess if you want to be a dog, you'd better develop some diligence, like Koromaru here.
Being a dog is harder than it seems. You'd be better off just studying, Junpei-san.
Oh, stop. Don't look at me like some pitiful creature.
All right, that's enough chit-chat. Let's concentrate on our studies. All right, I think we can begin wrapping things up. Good work, everyone. And Iori, after all the dog talk, I do hope you were able to get through the material you needed to cover.
What?
Oh, I see. So you're still learning then? As a dog, I'll need to give you strict behavioral training.
Yeah, I'm kidding. It was a joke. I'm totally cool. Being human. No training needed. I'm good.
That will conclude the group study session. It is time for a much-deserved rest.
You know, all this talk of behavioral modification, modifying behavior training, Junpei being a dog, and then you have freaking Mitsuru and her leather number, and not to mention her persona. They're really leaning into the S&M thing with her. Alright. The hormone dopamine is related to our sense of accomplishment. Name a symptom of its overproduction. That would be addiction. Who is considered by many to be the first numerologist, whose name lives on today in modern or in a mathematical theorem? Pythagoras. The Pythagoras theorem. What happens when electrical resistance reaches 0? Hint: it was the word I used to confess my love to someone. It is superconductivity. What is the meaning of the phrase "to spill the beans"? That is to reveal a secret. I think it's the last exams we take this whole game. I think. Alright, today is the 17th. Alrighty then. Do I have... I do. We're gonna hang out with, Yuko, the Strength Arcana.
Oh!
So then I went to ask about it after class, and you know what happened? Miss Miyahara just wouldn't stop talking. She wrote out some weird math formula and said, "It's beautiful, isn't it?" All it did was make me more confused than I originally was. Guess I'll have to go ask again tomorrow.
Alright, when you say you're so hardworking.
You think so? I guess it just feels wrong to not try and understand something. Anyways, I decided to start being serious about my future. Remember when I told you about what happened to me at school? It was when I handed in a blank answer sheet for that pop quiz and I got yelled at by a coda. Back then, I just wanted to graduate and go to a community college or something. But after coaching those kids, I started to realize something. I enjoy helping people who are willing to give it their all. So, I finally figured out what I want to do with my life. Can you guess what it is?
An instructor?
Close. You almost got it, Mr. Ex-Assistant Coach. I'm thinking of becoming an athletic trainer. It's their job to monitor each athlete's diet and help them plan their training routine. So I'll go to professional school once I graduate, and then work towards earning my certification when I turn 20. Between the general education requirements and the classes for my major, it's gonna be over 350 hours. That's why I'm gonna start studying right now. Improving my writing is my first goal. It took me all night to finish that 3-page essay, but those kids had a huge influence on me. I know I only agreed to coach them on a whim, but teaching them really made me think. I started wondering what I could teach my own kids one day, and I realized I didn't have the slightest clue. If you hadn't been there with me, I don't think I could have stuck it out until the end. And I definitely never would have thought about my future either. So, thanks.
Not a problem, Yuko.
Also, I know I'm always asking you to stick around and help me with stuff. I kind of feel bad about it. I'm sorry. I realize now that I might have been relying too much on you.
I don't mind.
Oh. Why are you so nice to me? Are you like this just with me? No, that can't be it, huh?
So if you want a romancer, you gotta say, because I love you. We're not gonna romance her, so it's because you're a close friend.
Yeah, of course. I sure am lucky to have such a good friend. He's so kind and reliable, though sometimes he worries me a little. So Sometimes you say suggestive things with a straight face, you know? I get the feeling you might give someone the wrong idea. So you should really be careful about that. It could land you in some hot water.
Okay, oh well.
That's the way. Take my advice to heart. Sorry, this isn't what I wanted to talk about. Thank you again for coaching with me. I'm glad I had someone like you to rely on. Next time, I'll be there to support you. If there's anything I can help with, just let me know, okay? We're friends, aren't we? I'm gonna head out. Gotta work on my modern literature and English today. See ya!
I mentioned it before, but I'm really glad they included the option to just be friends. Before, you were just a pimp. There was no way getting around it. You romanced everyone. I'll think about it. Alright, tonight, we're going to harvest the crops. Wrong thing. Also forgot to go see about, Ono Sensei again. We're going to plant the golden tomatoes. Alright, that done. Back to the lounge, and we're going to cook with Akihiko.
Yeah. I owe you one.
More pancakes!
I recently expanded my outdoor exercise regimen, and I wanted to boost my nutrition and match.
I'll see if I can guess what it is. Let's see here. Broccoli, eggs, some sort of meat, maybe fish? Possibly like tuna or something? I don't know.
So I got some pork liver
Pork.
today because it's supposed to be rich in iron. But I don't think it'll taste like much if I just boil it like usual. That's why I'm gonna try cooking a pork liver stir fry. I already looked up how to make it. Think you can help out? Good to hear. You like this dish too? I've already cleaned the meat ahead of time. All that's left is to cook the liver, then stir the chives and bean sprouts in. And that should be it. Wow, this is great! I guess it was a good thing I took the time for all that prep. They say a boxing match is decided before the bell even rings. Maybe this is kind of the same thing. Sorry. Obviously, this wouldn't have been possible without your help. I've still got a lot to learn. But it's hard to make time for it with all my training and stuff. Maybe if I attach weights to the pan when I'm flipping, I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Or you can throw your food into the floor. That's probably what's gonna happen. Alright. 2 messages. No. Alright. Today's Tanaka shop is the instant curry set. Optional to buy, we don't need it. So instead, let me switch around and get comfortable. We are going to head out and we're going to hang with Akinari again. Akinari is only available on the on Sundays, so can't really do much. Hold on a second. Sorry. My leg. Ow. I am okay. Alright. Ooh. Hey, Akinari. Nice.
Thank you. I got really into my reading last night and never went to sleep. I thought I'd be fine since I've lost sleep from the pain and anxiety of my illness before, but I suppose I'm not doing my health any favors like this.
And we gotta tell him you need to listen to your body. seriously, if you have any medical issues like him, you really gotta rest. Even just rest if you don't, even if you don't have it. I know it's rich coming from me, considering I, famously among my friend group, don't have a healthy sleep schedule. Ever. So, let's put it this way. From 4th grade all the way to high school graduation, I probably never had a good night's sleep that was longer than 2 hours. No, 2 to 4 hours. Just because insomnia's a bitch.
Thank you. Or rather, I suppose I should apologize. It's been so long since anyone told me off for anything. I came out here because I was hoping to find you. I only have so much time left, you know. Do you remember when I said I like reading heartwarming stories? There are as many stories as there are stars in the sky, but I don't think any of them are what I'm looking for. The problem is, none of those stories were written for people like me. I guess I'm just being selfish. Just like I am with you, too. You're always coming to visit me, keeping me company and talking with me. How much of your valuable time have you spent with me? I don't deserve it. You're spoiling me. That's why I like you so much, though.
I like this guy.
Sorry, I was in such a good mood that I overexerted myself. I'd like to see you again sometime.
Welcome back.
Not so bad for him. Also hits a little close to home. Alrighty then. So that was that. Tonight we're walking Kodomaru.
Oh, hey, what's up?
That's a nice outfit. Dang. I don't remember Yuko wearing it. That's cute. Way to go.
Oh my gosh, that is such a cute dog! You are so lucky. I'm not allowed to have pets at my place. Oh wait, did you hear? Paws did it again.
Again?
Seriously, how many times does it have to happen? This is exactly why his towels stink so bad.
What?
Oh, oops. Sorry, I got in the way of your walk, didn't I? I should start heading home anyway. Oh, see you later, doggy.
Yeah, so cute. This will happen sometimes, well, on all walk. Well, it's guaranteed to happen on certain days, but, you know. Yeah.
And it becomes this.
India, I believe, right? Yeah. Alright. You know what? Senpai? Going! Très bien. Keep it going. Alright, that's done. We are actually going to hang out with Yukari today. Double lovers, I do. Pearl. Hello.
Thanks. Let's see. I'd like to stop by the drugstore before we head home. Do you mind? It'll just be a little longer. Hang on. I've got a phone call. Hello? Yeah? What? So, get to the point already. Huh? That's not funny. What? How do you think that would make Dad feel? Fine. Do whatever you want. Just don't call me again.
I'm sorry, I know this is a big scene, very important, but I'm distracted by the guy's disappearing coffee cup lid right behind the stroller to Yukari's right. Or her left, I guess. It just boop, boop, boop. It's just so weird.
Sorry.
I need to ask, are you alright? Or are you okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. You know who I was on the phone with, right? Yeah, it was my mom. She says she wants to get remarried. I don't really care if she wants to get married again. What I can't stand is how she chose to live her life. Running away from things, jumping from guy to guy. I don't think that's fair to my dad. Sorry. I'm okay now. Really. Thanks. I'll never be like her. I'll never give up standing on my own 2 feet. Running away from your problems by clinging on to others is the worst thing you can do. I've decided I'll make it through on my own. I'll show her that I can be happy that way.
Not everyone's strong enough to do that. Let me put it this way. If you're able to, definitely stand on your own. But there's nothing wrong with leaning on someone else for support. There's nothing wrong with that. Really isn't. So I kind of understand where she's coming from in both terms. Like, you know, yeah, her mother should, definitely, but she's also... Her mother's also a lot older. Lost someone she loved very much and is alone. I can understand wanting to try to get back some semblance of that.
Thanks for listening. For some reason, I feel like I can tell you anything. Let's head back now. I'll do the rest of my shopping some other day.
Alright. We're going to read with Mitsuda-senpai.
Do you ever feel encouraged reading about the influential figures of the past? Even leaders who forged great nations faced the challenges of interpersonal relationships. Yes. It becomes easier to bear when you consider it something everyone has to go through. Or is it presumptuous of me to relate to such illustrious figures? Sorry, I didn't mean to distract from our reading.
Just remember, always remember, when you're looking up to these great heroes like Alexander the Great, King Arthur, even though, Joan of Arc, you know, anyone who is like a prominent historical figure, at some point in their life, they've stubbed their toe on the corner of something and yelled fuck. Or their version of the word fuck. Really humanizes them.
Shall we get back to it? Oh, look at the time. I think that's enough for today. That was a pleasant time together, hearing nothing but the sound of each other's pages.
Reading books is a lot of fun.
I'd like to hear your thoughts on our reading again sometime. But for now, good night.
'20th.
All right, time for class. I know you've been busy lately, but you all remember to do your homework, right? Just because you're not taking a humanities class next year doesn't mean you can blow off classic lit. Hey, are you all listening to me?
What's wrong, Fuka? You look kind of down.
Huh?
Talk to me. What's bothering you?
It's just Aragaki-senpai.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. I'd never seen him in school, but he'd always be hanging around town. And now he's just... gone. It's hard to put it into words.
I took it for granted that everyone would always be around, that nothing would ever change. But some things you can never get back. I didn't consider how easily it could happen. Once I realized that, I started thinking about my parents. I've sort of been avoiding the question, but is it okay for me to leave things with them like this?
Parents, huh? Yeah, that's a tough one. But I think you'll work it out, Fuka.
Moriyama, what are you waiting for? Come on up.
Yeah.
Would it kill you to give your classmates a proper goodbye?
Huh? What's going on?
Hi everyone. I know I haven't been here that long, but I feel like I've made some good friends. I'll remember each and every one of you after I transfer. Thank you all. How's that?
Wait, transfer? What?
You're a weird one, you know that? The biggest bitch in school is leaving and you're gonna miss her?
You're transferring, and you didn't say anything?
It's not like it would have made a difference. Why make us both depressed? But yeah, my dad suddenly collapsed. And they say it'll take a while for him to recover because of some complications. We don't really have that much money, so we can't afford to stay in this area. You know, now that I think about it, you're the only one who bothered being friends with a weirdo like me. But like I said before, we're both in the same boat. My parents act like I don't even exist. I hate living with them. That's why I was so jealous when you moved into the dorm.
Natsuki-chan.
You know, you've really changed, Fuka. You're a lot more cheerful now. But why'd you move when your house is, like, right here?
Huh? Well,
If you don't want to say, that's okay. I'm sure you've got your reasons. But if it's something that you and your parents can work out, then do it while you have a chance. It'll be a while before my dad's in any condition for us to have a heart-to-heart. What am I doing? This isn't what I wanted to talk about. You know, Fuka, I used to think every day was just the same depressing routine. And I'm only saying this because it's you, but you don't really get many second chances in life.
Natsuki-chan.
I guess this is the last time I'll see this view. I won't be in school next week because I'll be packing, so... I guess this is goodbye.
No!
Don't you dare come see me off. I want to say goodbye on my own terms. Come on, don't give me that look.
But you're leaving so suddenly.
Hey, I'm not all broken up about this, just so you know. I've changed a lot since I met you. I'm gonna try and figure out what I really want to do with my life.
I know you can do it, Natsuki-chan.
Well, now I really feel like I gotta do it. No pressure, right?
No.
I got one last thing I want to say before I go. If you just accept the way things are, then you'll never move forward. Just like me. So I hope you can figure out what you want too.
What I want, I used to try and please everyone, just to fit in. I was afraid of not being liked. So, I always went along with the people around me, but I never really thought about what I wanted.
That's so you. Well, if they don't like you for who you are, I say screw them. But I like you, Fuka. Even if you hate yourself.
Natsuki-chan.
Well, I better get going.
Huh? Natsuki-chan? Here, even if we're apart, we're still connected. So, we can always talk, right? Thanks for being my friend. I'm kinda tearing up now. Natsuki-chan. Even if we're apart, we're still connected. I get it now, Natsuki-chan. I'd always assumed my powers were a reflection of my faults. I was always worried about how other people see me, and that's why my powers let me see others. But I guess there is something I want after all. Seeing everyone getting along and working together makes me so happy. So, I want us to treasure this forever. I have the power to connect people, even when they're apart. My persona has given me this amazing gift. The friendship I've always wanted.
And we now got Juno. I'm gonna read a little bit about her real quickly. I really love this persona, by the way. Let's see here. Juno was the Roman goddess of marriage and womanhood, and the queen of the gods in the Roman pantheon, and the Roman counterpart of the Greek goddess Hera, and the Etruscan goddess Uni. She is the daughter of Saturnus and Ops, along with her 5 other siblings, and is married to one of her brothers, Jupiter, Zeus. She had several children with Jupiter, such as Mars, Vulcan, and Bellona. Let's see here. Where is the? Besides being the queen of the gods, she is also the protector of women and patron of childbirth. And had many temples throughout the empire. She was said to also watch over the women of Rome. As the patron goddess of Rome and the Roman Empire, Juno was called Regina, meaning queen, and was a member of the Capitoline triad. I don't know. Centered on on a hill in Rome. It consisted of her, Jupiter, and Minerva, the goddess of wisdom. The epithet Juno Montana. I don't know. Where she is said to protect the finances of the empire, means the one who warns. A concept used in the game, matching Juno's nature as a persona. Another concept is the peacock feather as the symbol of the goddess, even though it actually symbolizes her Greek counterpart rather than Juno herself. Besides being the name of the queen of the Roman pantheon, the term Juno is also used to describe the Roman concept of a female guardian angel, the male being referred to as Genus. There existed many Junos for many purposes, such as marriage, childbirth, virginity, and all Junos shared in common the trait of watching over the entity it was born from. I love Juno's design. And new Thurgy. Actually, she got Thurgy now. Straight up Thurgy. Oh no, her Thurgy leveled up. Okay. Revelation.
There you are. Oh, what are you all doing here?
It is unusual to find you up on the rooftop.
Well, we didn't see you around, so We weren't sure if you were alright.
I think I figured it out.
Okay?
I've made up my mind. I'm going to do everything I can with the power I've been given. This is what I've decided I want to do.
Sure?
Sorry. I guess that was out of nowhere, wasn't it?
You sure you're alright?
I still wish that the Persona Evolution was something you could get as a social link or something. That's one of my favorite features they added in the future. In one of the Persona games, I think it might be Persona 4 Golden. It's either Golden or Persona 5. From 5 onward, so 4 and 5, every companion is a part of yours, has a social link that you can level up. Maxing it would give you the evolved persona. In Royal, and I think Golden, you're given an extra month or 2 of game time where you are, where you can evolve the persona once more. And I love that idea, where it's just like continually evolving. Let's take a look at Juno. Yeah, Juno. There's Juno. Ooh, so pretty. Look at that. Alright, so we're actually going to call it here. We've been going on long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the set. I'll see you guys next time. But till then, as always, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.